Hey guys, Carla Silver here, and I'm super excited to be here with you today. It is an Olympic year, and I have to confess, I am a sucker for everything Olympics. I love the rags to riches stories. I love just the beautiful display of excellence. I love learning about a country. I love watching what people that have persevered for years and years and years realize their dreams. And I was watching the Olympic trials last night, and I realized that there are some big similarities between being an Olympic athlete and being a home business entrepreneur, a successful home business entrepreneur. And you might be thinking, what could possibly be similar? But they're extraordinarily parallel paths between the two. So I'm gonna go over my top 5 similarities and why your business, a home-based business, is very much similar to being an Olympic athlete. So number one of the things that a successful entrepreneur is extraordinarily focused. There's a focus and visualization and meditation on their goals, and I don't think that there's one this is undisputable, there's not one successful Olympic athlete that isn't completely obsessed and focused on what they want to achieve. In this case, we're talking about the Olympics, so that would be a gold medal, right? Long before, years before, there is an unrelenting focus. Well, the same thing is true in the home-based business industry. I don't know one successful home-based business entrepreneur that isn't completely focused on what they're looking to achieve. And we all use visualization and meditation to help us retain our focus. Number 2, and that is, we're told in the home-based business industry to be developing ourselves personally all the time. I don't think there's one opportunity out there that doesn't agree that the more you develop yourself and your sense of self and your communication skills, the more successful and the more money you will make. Well, obviously within the Olympic athletes out there, they're constantly developing their inner game, right? They have coaches and psychologists and people that help them cultivate the weeds, so to speak, out of their head so that they can go and achieve their dream, right? We're all busy looking towards achieving our dream. Number three is pretty cool because we should all be doing this, is in the home-based business industry, we do income producing activities, right? You can do all the personal development in the world, you can do all the visualization and meditation in the world, but if you aren't doing the things that make you money every single day, they're gonna come and take your furniture. Right? So our income producing activity is very, very simple. It's finding a lead, putting the information in front of that lead, and then following up with that lead. That's it. Our income producing activities are pretty easy to understand. An income producing activity for an Olympic athlete, of course, is going to the gym every day, getting in the pool, getting on the slopes, doing the things that they need to do to refine their craft and refine their bodies so that when they show up at the Olympics, they're in peak condition. Number four is super simple. It's staying in the game. And what I mean by that is getting around. When you're in the home-based business industry, you want to be on your company's calls. You want to participate in their Facebook groups. You want to participate in their meetings. You want to get to events. Actually, getting to events is probably the number one catalyst for your success. I know it has been for me. And an Olympic athlete, obviously, they have to show up at meets, right? They have to make sure that they show up for their coaching programs, that they show up at the gym, that they show up at a meet, and they show up at the Olympics, right? They're not going to win an Olympic gold medal if they don't show up. And lastly, number 5 is one that I really had to cultivate for a couple of years before I got it, and that is see yourself as a leader now. Those people over there that are leaders are exactly the same as you, and the sooner that you incorporate that into your heart and into your brain, but most importantly your heart, the sooner you will be a leader too. So all you have to do is look at the other people that have already achieved what you're looking to achieve and do what they do. Be that person, do what they do, and you can have their results. And of course, this perfectly translates into the Olympics because Think about all of the Olympic athletes that have dreamt about being in the Olympics since they were very, very little. They didn't just one day finish their workout and say, I'm going to show up at the Olympics. They showed up at the Olympics as a winner.